Well, well, well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what's going on? You're tuning in to the six-man convo. Let's go. Well, well, well. Is this thing on? What's going on, people, man? Six-man K-Styles here on the six-man combo. As you already know, it is Thursday evening, rush hour. To my stage left, as you already know, it is Mad Minded Sports. But
hey, don't be lying. Don't be lying, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Get your ass in the house. Man, that woman was contradiction all through.
Boy. Mm-hmm.
Hey, so what's going on, Mike? Man, how we doing this evening?
I'm wonderful, man. Can't complain.
Okay. Hey, we got a good conversation for y'all today. Like you said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to 6MK Live. That's the new channel name, 6MK Live. Like I said, man, it's been a very interesting day. Let's go ahead and get right into the beautiful part of the show is what we call the what, Mike? The rip. No, you doing that on purpose. I was about to say, no. He gonna be like, no. I was thinking you was gonna be like, I was expecting a 1-6 from that.
I'm trying not, and it's not working. So I'm gonna go back to my original. It's not working.
It ain't working. Like you said, man, just go ahead and give it to him, man. Like you said, it's the what call? Real roll call. Let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Like I said, man, definitely appreciate it. Roll call. Hey, and today we kicking the roll call off with Auntie Pam. One of the many ladies.
Hey,
look,
look,
one of the many ladybirds of AFN, as y'all already know. They all coming, so they're coming back soon. So be prepared. Got Keyshawn Vlad in the building. We got Pat Norris. We got Mucho Grundy. We got Tev Sports and Gaming. Pat Norris, King Quest 710. Got girl Sonia in the building. Hi, Sonia. And got the homie, Mr. 58 in the building, y'all, man. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Get a couple more minutes in here. Let some more people come in here. Like you said, man, football season is almost here, man. Can you believe it? That it has the offseason, as boring as it's been, has been going by very fast. So before we start this show, I want to see everybody put some red and black in the chat. And while you put some red and black in the chat, we're going to throw a little music in here. So, going to be waiting on that red and black. Let's go. Hey. As you already know, man, football season is close at hand, Mike.
It's here.
It's here. So I get some more people with some red and black in here before we go ahead and start. So we need at least 10 people. Put some red and black in here. And also, we still got the 6K membership, $199 a month. Like I said, if we get enough people, I got some things planned, but we still waiting on a few more people to become members. I got something special, y'all. Let's see what we got. Got Pat Norris, Keyshawn Vlad, 58, Lou Chuckle, Stealth Mode. Yes, sir. Hey. Come on now, I need a couple more people in here. A couple more people put that red and black in here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be drinking my water too. All right, wait a minute. Now, I ain't been a hold up too much long. These folks got a show, man. Let's go ahead and get right into the damn show. Michael, or as we call Senator Mad Mike Sports, what's on your mind that you want to get off your chest?
So, Day damn one. They already calling for somebody to get more snaps at the position that everybody know where we going. Where are we going, K-South? Where am I going with this? Day damn one, Gina. Day damn one.
We know. This wouldn't happen to be Junebug involving Junebug.
It happens to be ding 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 ding. You have won the prize. You get a lifetime supply of do-rags, shorty.
Do-rags? Oh shit! Hey, we get. That's what we need to do. We need to start doing. Nah, we're not gonna say. We're gonna say that for something else. But so that is a possibility that Junebug gonna be playing. Probably may play majority of the preseason, which nobody's damn surprised about. But you still want Kirk Cousins to at least get out there and get some snaps and get a couple series out. I'm not finna be sitting Kirk Cousins for 4 preseason games just so everybody won't see Junebug. That don't make no damn sense.
I stayed there.
It ain't like Kirk Cousins been here for like 6-7 years and he done got a rapport with everybody on the damn team. Like you said, the closer the season get, the more and see everybody gets to see certain players. It ain't what it damn is. I really don't care, but you're definitely gonna see Junebug in the preseason. You can bank on that. All right. We have 2 conversations going on tonight. Kirk Cousins is ready for takeoff. It's clear for takeoff. And topic number 2 is, why am I say Jessie Bates? I was like, what the hell? Who the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Jessie Bates came out ranked as the 74th best player in the NFL top 100.
74.
74. Now, I'm going to let everybody choose which topic we want to cover first. Do we want to talk about Kirk Cousins, or do you want to talk about Jessie Bates? 1 for Kirk Cousins, 2 for Jessie Bates. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and choose your destiny. Now, Mike, what do you think the outcome of this pick is going to be? Do you think people are going to pick 1 or 2?
I think they'll probably call pick 2 because we don't call a certain amount of people out for the Kirk Cousins stuff. So they don't want they don't want to get the 5 seconds of fame. That's all.
Oh Lord. Why not? Like I said, we ain't gave a good 5 seconds of fame in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't want the 5 seconds of fame. That's all.
Okay. So let's see what we got here. 2. Looks like we got a winner. All right, Mike. Let's go ahead and start this off, man. As we already have seen, it's right around the time of the year where the NFL Top 100 comes out. As everybody know, is based on the players and the coaches in the league and stuff. Now, let me ask you a question. And I'm going to ask everybody questions. How did you feel about Jessie Bates' season last year? What was your takes on his production?
I think he was robbed from considerable votes for Defensive Player of the Year. If you look at how he was a mainstay of that defense from start to end, not many defensive players had that. And to say that he wasn't a valuable part of that defense, again, from start to finish. A lot of teams, we talk about Hamilton for the Ravens, like Hamilton's like he had a good front 7. Those guys got after the quarterback. They have a good secondary, but you look at the Falcons secondary, they're not bad, but they did not get a lot of picks. So he was the main source of the turnovers. He was a mainstay in the running game, coverage. He played free, and he was in the slot a lot, and he played strong safety. So he played all over the field.
Okay.
So the fact that he did not get considerable votes for Defensive Player of the Year is just, it goes to show you it's a popularity contest. There's no reason why Jessie Bates shouldn't have gotten Defensive Player of the Year. No, like he there's no way nobody was talking about him for a Defensive Player of the Year.
So for those that may not know the NFL Top 100, I have the list right here. We're gonna start at number 100. So get your pen and paper, get your popcorn ready for this, because I think this is gonna be interesting. 100. We're starting at 100 now. Zaire Franklin, Levante David, Cameron Hayward, Terry McLaurin at 97, Deion Dawkins, Julian Love, Trevor Lawrence, Harrison Smith, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Never mind my business.
Go ahead, get it off your chest, man. Get it off your chest.
That some bitch paid a half a snap and he in the top. Get the hell? Are you freaking kidding me?
But that's all reputation, though. So you know that.
All reputation.
Yeah.
That's ridiculousness. He shouldn't even be on the list.
Tariq Woolen is at 91. All right. I hate that I have to go through about 3-4 different damn articles just to get to this point. All right. We're going to do this. This is going from 90 to 81. 90, we starting off with Devonta Smith, Buda Baker, Chris Lindstrom at 88.
80. Man.
Go ahead. What you got to say on that?
You can't, there's nobody in this world that can convince me that Chris Lindstrom is not the best right guard in the NFL. There's nobody can convince me to say he's not. Name another guy that is as dominant in the pass game, that is as dominant in the run game, and he's a leader. Tell me another offensive guard in the league that's better than him. You will not find one that is as dominant and who's been as consistent he's been. There's nothing you can say for anybody that can say they're better than him. And he's getting paid for it.
And hold on. And here's the kicker. He went down a spot from last year. Think about that for a second.
Huh?
He was 87 last year. He's 88 this year. But let's continue.
Wow.
Hassan Reddick, Saquon Barkley, Tristan Wirfs, DK Metcalf,
Lord Jesus.
Derwin James, Montez Sweat, Kirk Cousins at 81.
Montez Sweat?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Yep. So I want to know how everybody's feeling about this list so far.
Montez Sweat. Are you kidding me?
All right. Okay, keep going down the list. At 80, we starting with Sam Laporta, Minka Fitzpatrick, Kyron Williams, Trey Hendrickson, Dre Greenlaw, Justin Herbert, Jessie Bates, Jeffrey Simmons, Garrett Wilson, Laramie Tunsil.
Laramie Tunsil. So he got a higher ranking than Chris Lindstrom. Even though those different positions, he's ranked higher than Chris Lindstrom. Mm-hmm. Man, Jesus Christ.
All right. We're gonna finish this off right here since this the last little bit right here they done shown for now. Amari Cooper starting off at 70.
Kupp. Amari Cooper. Wow.
Cooper Kupp. Daniil Hunter. Teron Armstead. Brandon Ayuk. Jordan Poyer.
Who?
The newest safety for the Miami Dolphins. Played with the Buffalo Bills last year. Patrick Queen. Jalen Waddle. Bradley Chubb. Wait a minute, didn't Bradley Chubb just get hurt last year? Didn't he get hurt last year?
I believe he did.
Whatever. Justin Matabuke at 61.
Nobody even know who no damn Jordan Poyer is, and he's ranked higher. Get the hell out of here.
Now, the question is
zero interceptions on top of the K-Style. 0 interceptions. He has no interceptions. 0. A big fat 0.
A big donut on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, in your opinion, Let's take away the fact that he plays for the Falcons, because that's the first thing we always gonna say. Well, he played for the Falcons. That's probably a reason why. Based on the season he had last year, why do you think the players rated him lower than everybody expected?
So who are we talking about?
Jessie Bates.
Um, I can't make any sense of it. Look, you can't tell me that Jesse Bates and Jordan Poyer are in competition together, or those guys have anything in common. Like they have nothing in common outside of them playing safety. Nobody heard of Jordan Poyer. Nobody's afraid of Jordan Poyer. They're afraid of that Buffalo Bills um,
Defense.
front seven. They're not afraid of him. Teams literally design plays so they can stay away from Jesse Bates. So you're going to tell me that a guy that had zero interceptions, was not a turnover guy, um, for the Bills is ranked higher than he. I'm looking at his forced fumbles. He has one forced fumble the entire season. So what are we basing Jordan Poyer's success on? Okay, he's not getting turnover as a guy.
Mm.
Um, Again, he has a front seven. Those guys get after the quarterback. So what are we basing his his play on? Me, it's a popularity contest. That's like you can't tell me and look at Jordan Poyer's numbers and then look at Jesse Bates and say, all right, I picked Jordan Poyer.
Hmm.
So the players and there's look they look it's a it's a kissing contest. It's a kissing booth. Who can kiss the best? That's all this is.
Uh,
I'm gonna just leave that as nice as I can possibly leave it.
I say it better like this: it's a throat baby contest.
That's what it is.
But but yeah, um, kind of answering that question. Outside of the fact they play for Falcons, why do you think that is? What they're looking at, like I said, once again, it just goes off of reputation of the player. Now, everybody kind of knew Jesse Bates was a capable safety in Cincinnati,
Mm-hmm.
but they're looking at that's this past season as a fluke,
Mm-hmm.
especially when we're talking about dealing with the top safeties in the league. Now, Jesse Bates, a lot of people kind of called it. It said that he was gonna have one hell of a season for the Falcons because he's that much of a ball hawk. Like you said, Grady Jarrett went down. David Oyamata went down. Like I said, you had a lot of front pieces that went down. AJ Terrell went down a couple games. Jesse Bates was that consistency in that defense, like you said, that scared everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, that is a major impact to the game, which is one that we sorely have been missing really for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think? Do you think that could add fuel for him to even take it to that next level? Because let me ask everybody a question here. How good did it feel to know that you had a safety that could catch the ball?
that can actually catch the ball.
As everybody watching right now, how did it feel to have a secondary player who could actually catch the ball and make plays in the manner that he did? Because it's been a very long time since we seen that down here in Atlanta.
He did not have a down year before. I don't know why people saying that. Jesse Bates did not have a down year.
No, he was talking
He
about
had four.
Cincinnati. No, it wasn't a down year as far. Nah, actually, he had pretty much a consistent year.
He's been
He
consistent ever since he became a starter for the team.
Yeah, because he every year he's been around 100 tackles, 3 interceptions, a couple forced fumbles. It's
He
been
had
consistent like that.
three of them last year, four fumbles last year.
hmm
11 pass defense, 92 how many total tackles? 132 combined tackles. Brian Poyer had 100 combined tackles. So everywhere you look at it, he's better than this guy. All his numbers state that he is that guy. All of his numbers. The only thing that you can probably say that Brian Poyer has on him is maybe a sack. He had one sack last year, Poyer did. So it's like everywhere you look at him, this guy's that much better. He's the catalyst that keeps this defense going. And this is why I say you look at the numbers don't lie. There's nothing that Jesse Bates does not do as a safety. Nothing. He gets turnovers. He creates turnovers, forced fumbles. He can play in the box. He can play the range. Like he's the Ed Reed for this Atlanta Falcons defense. He's that. He's the Troy Polamalu for this defense. It's disrespectful and it's downright disgusting for anybody to say that Brian Poyer or even have him above him as a safety. This guy plays free and strong. And you, with a straight face, gonna tell me that Brian Poyer is a much better safety? At what exactly? There's nothing he's better than Jesse Bates at. Because Jesse Bates gets tackles. He plays on both sides of the field extremely well. He blitzes well. You see him coming off the edge, and he's physical with tackles. He's the type of safety that if you need him to make a one-on-one tackle on a running back, he can do that. So when we talk about Jesse Bates and the disrespect that he's getting, it's all because he was an Atlanta Falcon. Because since he became a starter with Cincinnati, he's been consistent. So you can't say that he hasn't been consistent. He's been going back, looking at Jesse Bates and looking at his numbers. He's been a starter since his rookie year. All 16 games. He missed 1 year. He missed one game in 2021, 2 games in 2021, 15. So he's missed 2 games in his entire NFL career as a starter. He missed 2 games as a player. He's been consistent. The disrespect is god awful. Like I said, it's a throat baby contest.
Throat baby. Now the question comes down to is how much more dangerous can Jesse Bates be with them adding the pieces on the defensive line, hopefully getting more of those pressures and more of those sacks, and having the players that can have the capability of doing that. And what we talk about is, like you said, you got Zach Harrison. He's going to be coming into his own. Braylon Trice, Ruke, Brandon Douglas. They say you got Grady coming back. You may see Caden Ellis. He might be playing more. He might be playing a lot more edge rusher this year than we think. You got Troy Anderson, who's an excellent A gap blitzer as well. So you got a lot of firepower in that front seven. Question is, how much more dangerous does that make Jessie Bates in your eyes?
I think that it makes for this particular team, and I mean team, even offensively, it makes the team that much more dangerous because when you have a quarterback at the level of a Kirk Cousins and the running game, you improve the passing game. The wide receiver, Kyle Pitts is finally healthy. You're going to put those guys in better field position to score touchdown and score points. So if he continues to get those opportunities or he continues to get those turnovers, that helps the offense that much more. Because if you look at the Super Bowl year with Dan Quinn, no, we had a lot of sacks. We had about 49,
Okay,
almost
40.
50 sacks. So we nearly had 50 sacks that year, somewhere between 40, 42 and 45, somewhere in there. I forget the exact numbers, but we had a fairly good amount of numbers, but we got a lot of turnovers that year. So it got the ball back into Matt Ryan's hand. And then when you got a quarterback with the experience and the skill of a Kirk Cousins, when he's healthy, he's going to get those guys in scoring position. So Jesse Bates is vital to the success of this team.
William Amy, Yusuke, John, Brian, what's going on, man? Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Like you said, y'all ain't missed nothing, man. Like you said, if you did, basically just talking about Jessie Bates being voted by the players as the 74th best player in this league. And still trying to figure out how did Chris Lindstrom drop from 87 to 88 in 1 year, and he had one of the best years. He was one of the top. He literally 1-2 as far as right guards in this league.
Mm-hmm.
It just come down to
Look, I want to know what I'm missing with Jesse Bates. Like somebody tell me what I'm missing because like I said, I'm legitimately looking at these numbers. I'm looking at his skills. Like I'm watching Jordan Poyer, and I just don't see anything that he's better than Jesse Bates in any way, shape, or form. I just don't see it.
like you said, the reason why I initially said I'm not gonna throw in the because he plays for Atlanta Falcons thing because I wanted to add to the conversation of
Right.
that outside of that. But we already know it's because he plays for the fucking Falcons. Let's keep it real. Everybody know that.
Mm-hmm.
He said you gotta remember. Okay, Southside said you gotta remember these players are ranking other players. Yeah, they were
I
mad.
mean, look, that's even more disgusting for them to even do that. That don't make it okay. That's even more disgusting because you're actually on the field with these guys.
Hey,
There's no excuse to be stupid, okay? There's no excuse to be stupid. You know that guy's better than him. Don't look. That's disrespectful. This dude done been on like 3 teams already. Boyer has, and we sitting up here talking about well, players are ranking them. Well, players are a damn lie. You know they booty buddies these days. Everybody partners these days, as players. Baseball, basketball, football. Everybody buddy. Everybody buddies. They're not ranking guys because their actual skills and what they've actually done on the field. It's look, I like this guy. Let's vote for
he said I know players are idiots. Yeah, yeah. It or some of them could be salty.
him.
Salty.
Very much so. I believe that's the case too, kid.
I'm just want to see who they got right there outside of Patrick. We already know Patrick Mahomes gonna be number one, so they might well just skip that number right there. We already know they're gonna put him at number one.
Right.
I just had I just had this funny ass feel we about to catch one of these numbers. It's gonna throw this shit out. It's gonna throw this shit out left field. Like what in the hell did why? Because I guarantee you, if Justin Fields was still in Chicago, he'd be coming up here shortly. Excuse me, Juan Carlos Fields.
Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos, yeah. But that's here, there, none there. At the end of the day, in Falcon Land, and based on what we seen last year, Jessie Bates was the best safety in football, bar none.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and get right into the second topic. Y'all want to go ahead and throw a couple questions in here, or what your thoughts on? Throw a couple of y'all thoughts of the subject at hand in here. Let's see. Shut up, Ego. You talking about Caleb Williams gonna be in the top 50?
Top 50 in design hand nails.
Keyshawn Vlad said Lamar probably gonna be number 2, even though it should be Christian McCaffrey. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the 10-4 Koofies to get mad if Lamar Jackson ain't in the top 5. I'm waiting for the 10-4 Koofies to start ringing alarm. Mucho says it's called a
You know it's
popularity.
coming.
I know it's coming. They keep talking about Lamar Jackson is the most hated on player in the league. I'm about to say, nigga, where?
You barely outperforming goddamn Desmond Ritter as a pass. Like, what are we talking about? You throwing the same amount of yards as Desmond Ritter up here talking about you hating on. Get out of my face.
No, he didn't say he hating on. It's all
No,
it's
no, no, no. I'm saying that's what they're
it,
saying. Like, oh, he's one of the most hated.
like where,
Like where?
where, where? You done heard? Look. I don't know, cause every time I look on TV, everybody expect him to go to Super Bowl areas. I don't see where that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But Keyshawn Vlad here got a question. Said, where do y'all think Bijan Robinson will rank? I would say probably in the mid-50s.
Yeah.
Knowing these crazy motherfuckers, they might put him in the top 30. um, Southside got another one here. It said, based off of last year, do you see golf going top 15 on the list? Hell no. To the
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no. Hell to the no.
I mean, when they needed him to perform the best, he failed. I mean, let's just keep it real.
Yeah,
He failed. That's been Jared Goff's MO for a while now.
but
He's a solid quarterback, but when you need him most, that's why we kind of stop putting guys as elite quarterbacks because when you need them most, they fail.
what you say outside of Pat, that's why I always say outside of Patrick Mahomes, you really don't have another one.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I guess Joe Burrow trying to get his death of Slim Shady aura on.
Look, he know what he did. Why he look, you know why he did that? Put that bullshit on your head. You know damn well you trying to be Slim Shady.
Exactly. But let's go ahead and get to the second topic of the night. As we've already heard, the news about Kirk Cousins is he has been medically cleared from his torn Achilles, and he will not start the preseason, on the pup list. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, Kirk Cousins is good to go 100% now. What, Mike, in your opinion, what did that mean psychologically for this team in 2024?
Psychologically for this team, um, I think now they can relax. primarily, um, I think the running backs can relax because if you really look at the team last year, the running game wasn't as effective as it could have been. Um, they had 8, 9, and sometimes 10 in the box almost every play, and that's largely due to the fact that they just don't respect the passing game. So now you're going to be able to get or have more space for your running backs, and they can make the big plays with their legs. They can, like Tyler Algier can do his thing. Bijan Robbins can do his things. And like I said, I know a lot of people are focused on, obviously the quarterback, but him being the consistent guy passing the ball, wide receivers, look, they ain't really got no pressure. There's no pressure on the wide receiver core because they know he gonna do his job. So now I think you're gonna be able to see these running backs, man. They're excited more than anything because now they get an opportunity to showcase their entire skill set.
Yeah,
No
man.
offensive lineman right along too. No offensive line and the running back. They smiling so they in love with Kirk Cousins right now.
I mean, essentially, I guess that's where experience comes into play, um, and the being able to process and get the ball out quick, which would give these guys, like you said, give these guys an opportunity to showcase, give the offensive line the opportunity to not have to block for 4 seconds because you want to drop your playbook ask for your quarterback to drop 7 steps back.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, nah. So this definitely is. I think, like you said, I think this is a great morale boost, not only for the team itself, but the fans itself. Because, like you said, this plays well and plays dividends to Junebug. And for those that's new to the channel, Junebug is Michael Penix Jr. Cause I done about slipped up and said penis about a whole bunch of times, so that's why we call him Junebug over here. I'm not doing that. um, Workflow. Shout out to my boy Workflow. Dre, what's happening, man? What's happening? He said, excuse my ignorance, but what was the difference in his health between now and when he was practicing? Well, the thing about it is with the medicals, you like, especially if a guy's coming off a serious injury, you have to constantly test it. You have to constantly make sure that everything is good to go. Like you said, especially with him coming here and being new, he's still doing a little rehab. Even though you did see him throw clear passes, he's doing rehab too. So basically, what they
Mm-hmm.
said is he's just clear. He's clear to go. It's guns are blazing right now.
He pretty much have all. He has the clearance to do every um,
Mm-hmm.
do every
Drill.
drill. So
Mm-hmm.
with OTAs for the most part, you just getting your arm loose,
Mm-hmm.
making every throw. You pretty much just standing in a spot. But in training camp, you're gonna get those guys coming after you, and you're gonna have to make those quick decisions. Like, whether you're gonna step up, go to the right, go to the left. Like, you're gonna test that. Um, you're gonna test that ankle in training camp. So now he has the clearance from the doctors to do those types of drills. So it's more so just the types of drills that he's going to be. He got the clearance for.
Yeah, yeah. It's all a process to make sure his ass is gonna be good for the season. So that's all that goes down to it. Tev here said big guy middle been clear. Grady put in the work on his body. He don't play when it come to health. That's why people call him at the top with Donald now since he's been a rookie. And like you said, once again, that's a big major factor for this team coming up this season because you need all your veterans, and you need all your veterans that are actually good players. But we're gonna have that Grady Jarrett discussion as well. But for the most part, Kirk Cousins being cleared, and I think it's going to help him mentally for right now. Now, once you put the pass on and once you start getting live snaps, he's going to be a little hesitant a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, Achilles injury is nothing to laugh about. I done got finger flicked in my Achilles and damn near died. So I know a torn Achilles. No. Let's see what we got. And maybe said Joe Burrow's Super Bowl is closing quickly. Yeah. Everybody, like you said, especially with the money that he's making, his Super Bowl window is closing. And that is the downfall of these quarterbacks getting this big money like that because you're shrinking the window a lot smaller. So, all right. So, pretty much that was something that was going to be a little bit quick anyway. Got about 10 to 15 minutes left. So, we're going to let the Q&A portion of this show come in at. So, any question pertaining to Falcons, anything else, it's all open right here. And if we don't get to your questions, trust me, your questions will end up on these shows. John said, I wouldn't be surprised to see Kirk shooting right out the gate. Hey, it could be. The offense is friendly enough for him to do so. I'm just saying. Yeah, Mike had to take a. Oh, never mind.
No, I'm here. Look. I'm actually looking at numbers and stuff. I'm a damn nerd. Y'all saw the video that I put out earlier.
I thought you had.
Looking at.
I thought you went to go take a shit or something. I was about to say he had to clip it.
Nah. I did that earlier.
Lord.
I was drinking all that damn milk, knowing dang well I can't drink milk like that.
That's what your goofy ass get for that shit. And like a goddamn goofy. King Quest said, why does Joe Burrow look like Cody Rhodes? I don't know.
He don't look like he think he just got the blonde hair like Cody Rhodes. He do not look.
So what you saying is before he get to the huddle, he gotta go, whoa! Oh man. Keyshawn Black said, do y'all agree with the decision to not play Kirk during the preseason? But no. No.
Because it's gonna be a hot dog contest. It's gonna be a hot dog contest. You can use your imagination with that.
I don't even want to imagine. Yeah.
Y'all already know what I mean by that. It's gonna be a hot dog contest.
I don't even want
a hot dog eating contest because y'all only gonna be focused on one thing and one person.
There you go. Much better. Now he's gonna have, like you said, with him coming off that injury, he's gonna play in the preseason. It's advisable that he plays in the preseason. Like you said, a couple series here and there, couple drives. Like you said, you just want to make sure you get the rhythm down and the chemistry with your starters. D. Coleman got another one here. Says, should the Braves make a move or stand pat?
I say stand pat so they can fire the hell out of Snicker.
Mike, you might need to explain to the people what the issue you got with Brian Snicker, For those that may be confused as to why you said that.
Brian Snicker is one of the worst managers I've seen in the Braves tenure. Like he makes absolutely no adjustments. He's lived like Forrest Gump. He's lived like Forrest Gump. He sit there with a stupid looking face, and whatever they tell him to do, he just goes along with it. He, no emotion, like no nothing. You're getting your ass beat 16-0, and you still won't make you won't make any adjustments. He doesn't bunt. They can go on a 7-game winning streak, and he won't make no adjustments. The bullpen consistently at one point they weren't playing well. He made no adjustments to the bullpen. The starting lineup, you got guys that are struggling. He makes no adjustment. And then when you just look at how the players right now, when you got to have a player meeting, something ain't right with that coaching staff. Anytime there's a players meeting, somewhere along the line, there's been a disconnect between the coaching staff and the players. I've never been a Snicker fan because I think he's just a knockoff Bobby Cox, and he's a knockoff Bobby Cox, and they
There you
only
go.
hire him because
Look, there you go.
the Bobby Cox. That right there. He's a great value Bobby Cox. And that's even a stretch because at least Bobby Cox will stick up for his players. Motherfucker damn near suplex the goddamn Ronald Acuna on the goddamn field. He won't even do nothing.
What is that? Well,
he wouldn't do a damn thing.
So there's a name that's been popping up in the Braves world as far as trades wise. I've been hearing a lot of people have been kind of trying to buzz around, Jazz Chose. I don't know how the hell to say the last name, but Jazz from the Marlins. Because he's he's friends with Michael Harris and stuff, and he may want to play with the Braves, so a lot of people are kind of putting that out in the air. So, what do you think about a potential move like that?
I'm not in favor. I think Braves have enough talent. If you want to do that, you can go ahead. But I think they have enough talent in the minors that you just haven't. A lot of guys you haven't seen, like Kalenic. Like he was like one thing I don't worry about is players. Like maybe if you feel like you need somebody until like another hitter, until the bats wake up, maybe you do that. But this is a season for me to forget. And I think sometimes teams just had that one year where nothing goes right and there's no need to panic and just make moves just because.
That's crazy.
I think that'll be a just because, like I said, I think that'll be a just because trade. And like I said, it's just been one of those years like the Falcons when was it 19 or 18 or 19 where injuries just like everybody just got hurt that year. I think this is just one of those years for the Braves where just injuries just piled up from seemed like day one. So I would not make any moves, any drastic moves.
I mean, they bringing back Ed Rosario a couple weeks ago. They starting to get back into some of them players that used to be on the team. I've seen about Jesse Chavez signed with the Braves like 17 times in the last 3 years. So it's like, hey,
come on, bro, for real.
that dude get traded. He back in the Braves uniform a month later, get cut, and then back in the Braves uniform before the playoffs. Keyshawn said the Braves need a new training staff because every day a player gets hurt. That is bad. That is bad. You losing key players on a daily basis on damn near every game. Nah, that something ain't right there. Somebody ain't. What you say? Somebody ain't doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Let's see. Got a few more minutes. Um. We got a few more minutes, Mike. Would you go ahead and give your closing thoughts, man? How you want to close this off with?
Um, I honestly think that this Atlanta Falcons defense is going to be a lot better than what people think. Like nobody's giving these guys any type of talk of like they really don't care about this Falcons defense. And the thing with this defense last year is that anytime you lose your best player, like there's going to be a dip. And not only did they lose their best player, but they lost their second best defensive tackles to injuries. Also, David Onyemata he was battling injuries right after because I think offensive lineman purposely rolled over his ankle, and his ankle was not the same since. So like I think he missed a game, and then we had to bring in Laquille London and all those guys, and he struggled. But now that you have two defensive tackles, and both of those guys are valuable as a pass rusher and a run stopper. I think this defense is gonna be a whole lot better than what we expect. And then again, man, Zach Harrison, man, I think that dude's gonna be an animal. I really believe Zach Harrison gonna be an animal. He's too big, he's too athletic, and we've seen what he can do towards the end of the year when he finally got it. So now he doesn't have to share snaps with Calais Campbell. It's the Zach Harrison show now. So I think you got to watch out for this Atlanta Falcon defensive line. It's going to be much better than what people think it is going to be.
Okay. John said, because of you guys, I've been looking at Braves history. What a great history the Braves have. Mm, it definitely is, man. It goes back a long way. A lot of heartaches that came with it.
A lot, a lot.
There's a lot of heartaches that came with it. But consistently has been one of the best franchises in baseball. She at least had at least 4 or 5 banners, World Series banners, but we're not gonna go down that road. Xavier said that Taquan Graham is taking snaps with the ones as well. Yeah, yeah. Like you said, the defensive line rotation is deeper than what we haven't seen depth at the defensive line like this since 2016. I'm just gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to close this show out. I want to give a special shout out to somebody. Hold on, let me pull this up right quick. There's a young man, a young athlete here in the state of Georgia who was designated as a homegrown talent, Mr. Caleb Wiley. For those that most of y'all probably don't know, left wing back for the Atlanta United soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, Atlanta United has finalized a transfer deal for him to go play at Chelsea.
Chelsea,
One of the top English Premier League teams in the one of the top teams in the English Premier. That's what I meant to say. For $50 million transfer.
wow, $50 million. Good.
$50 million transfer. So I think he's going to be making about 25. I think it's like 22 to 25 million for that transfer. And like you said, Jordan, Chelsea did belong to other teams. So he's going to be on the move quite a lot because they finalized to a team in France. So the loan, so it's going to be $50 million to go to Chelsea, and then the loan is going to be like about $7 million. But I say congratulations to him because for a lot of players that play soccer, the English Premier League, the French leagues are two of the top leagues in the world. The Spanish La Liga is another one too.
Mm-hmm.
And these leagues like this is where a lot of players get a lot of money. This is where the players really get a lot of money at, is when they play over in Europe. Because we got World Cup, we got the World Cup 2026 coming up here in a couple of years. That went by fast. But we got a lot of players on that USA national team that plays in Europe.
I mean, that's where the money is, to be honest.
Like I said, man, I say congratulations to him. And I see somebody said, Brian, people said, man, my son gonna play soccer. We following the money. Here's the crazy thing about soccer. Here's the one crazy thing about soccer that a lot of people don't know. Soccer is one of the most lucrative. You have the most opportunities to be professional in soccer than any other sport in the United States. And let me tell you why. There's about 230 soccer leagues all over the world. A lot of pros.
Yeah, include Saudi, even they got a lot of leagues. They go over there and they pay you money just to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michael Wall, he said, yeah, that's why Almiron dipped on. Hey man, shit, him taking that money to Tottenham. I'm trying to always get him confused. Is it Tottenham? No, it's not Tottenham Hotspur. What was the? It wasn't Tottenham Hotspur. I forget the damn team because it's like they got the same uniform colors, but I always get them confused. It wasn't Tottenham. It was Newcastle United. That was Almiron dipped on. And Atlanta United ain't been the same since. After Almiron took that, they loaned him out to Newcastle. Atlanta United hadn't been the same since because he was the spark plug of that team. But you're not gonna make big bucks outside of Europe like that. But you have multiple opportunities to make money all over the world. Like I said, I used to have a high school classmate of mine. For no Shaka Bangor. He was the school's place kicker / star soccer player. Okay, to find out this dude played professionally in Saudi Arabia, Korea. I think he went to Nigeria. Nigeria, played professionally there. He played for the Atlanta Silverbacks here for a couple years, and I think he went down to Brazil. I think he about retired. I think he about retired now, but yeah. So you got a whole bunch of opportunities to play. It's just like with baseball too. Baseball is the same way. You have a bunch of leagues. You have a bunch of opportunities. Football players and basketball players make a lot of money. They make the most money up front than all the other sports over here. But you have the smallest percentage to go pro. you literally have less than a 20%. You literally have less than a 15% chance that you gonna go pro.
Monopoly. Anytime there's monopoly, you don't have a lot of opportunities. Which why the XFL, UFL is trying to, kind of build and give players a little bit more opportunities to make money, which I think is a great idea. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why soccer is the way it is, and you can find players a whole lot faster than any other sport, is because they have more leagues where you can develop players and they actually can play at the age of 14 professionally.
Professionally. Hell, we just had a guy. I think he played for Montreal FC. Became the youngest player to ever to play in the MLS game. He was 14 years old. A
I
lot of
mean,
these, a
remember
lot of Freddie
Freddie,
and Duke. Yep,
he,
Freddie and Duke's another. Mm-hmm. Because the thing about it is, a lot of like those players like that. See, they grow up in those franchises' youth programs.
mm-hmm.
That's what Atlanta United 2 is. If you go up the people, I'm trying to think, Johns Creek, and Buford, and all of area up there like that. You, that's where a lot of those homegrown talents that play for the Atlanta United developmental system. That's where they're from. But hey, man, like you said, congratulations to the young fella. Man, we're gonna go ahead and wind it down. Hungry the motherfucker. Uh, de- Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like you said, man, this the newly named for a second time the 6MK Live channel, where our conversations is Falcon based, but it's gonna be spread out to more sports and different type of sports news, because I think for us, I think we're doing a disservice by not by I ain't gonna say disservice, but I feel like you haven't really seen the range of what we talk about on a daily basis outside that
Daily
camera,
basis.
where we'll have these basketball conversations, news conversations, music, baseball, soccer.
The wrestling channel is actually, look, like, over the last month or two, that 24/7 wrestling fanatics has grown almost 300 subscribers in the last month or so. So
Mm-hmm.
we have a channel too, and like I said, we appreciate everybody with that. But like, look, y'all have not seen the best of AFN. You've yet to see. We just
Mm-hmm.
getting started.
Just getting started. Like you said, wrestling. I'll talk about some rodeo bullfighting or some shit. Whatever the hell I see. We can talk about spike ball. Yeah. And I wonder I wonder if we're gonna have to have that show talking about the newest sports craze that's been going on, car jitsu.
I'm not
Remember
doing
that?
that with you. I'm, I'm
Remember that video? Remember that video? I want everybody's homework tonight is I want y'all to look up car jitsu. But those that don't know, it's a jiu-jitsu fighting match in a car.
he's not lying. He's not. It is
Nah. Them chair
inside.
shots to the head ain't worth a damn, boy. So, he said, "Dog, the thumbnail got me laughing already." D. Coleman, no. When I get homework, boy, they need y'all to go see it. It's called car jitsu, y'all. It is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Jake, I'll put the link, and as a matter of fact, hold on.
You want to put the link in this right quick before we get out?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Mike gonna put the link to the 24/7 Wrestling Fanatics channel. Like you said, usually that's going to be manned by OG Truth Hurts, LT, and Main Event. You'll get a little sprinkle of me and Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Brian, people say, "What the hell is that?" The Southside said he already know what that is. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I told you, boy. I done messed up Mike's algorithm so much with stupid stuff. He still hates my guts to this day because of. So
K-Style is the algorithm.
the algorithm killer. That's what I do best. So if I send people videos, your algorithm will be nothing but that. Which explains to me why the hell they sent me a video of a motherfucker that barbecued a tiger. But he ain't gonna do. Have y'all had honey fried tiger? I saw a barbecue a whole tiger, teeth and everything.
Main people I've never seen somebody
All right. So till next time, people.
that brings another a different meaning to "I am the tiger."
They plucked the eyes out and everything, boy. They skinned that mug and barbecued him. Hell, there was a dude that barbecued a goddamn reticulated python and made a whole soup out of. But but till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
No.
We're here to stay.
Ooh yeah,
You ain't gotta go home.
but you got to get the hell out of here.
I'm dead. That's it. That motherfucker honey roasted. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Deuces, y'all. Hell no.